Hello everyone, it's Brian back with another Constructively Disruptive video journal. Again, my definition of constructively disruptive is productively challenging the current state and considering, if necessary, now remember, if necessary, consider, if necessary, how we might replace or change what we have with what we might imagine. What I want to talk to you today is about leadership styles and a visionary leadership style. Whether or not we want to recognize it, if we're alive, we are a leader. We're at least a leader of our own life. If we're not a formal leader at work or in our communities, maybe we're an informal leader. But if we have families, we're a leader of children. In leadership styles, there's often a vision cast, a goal cast, what we're trying to accomplish, either for my own life or as a group inside an organization. And many leaders will cast a vision and consistently and constantly remind people of who we are now and who we're trying to be and where we're trying to go. And it casts a leadership style that keeps people's, to steal the cliche, eye on the prize, right? Keeps me looking up at where we're headed. And that's very important. The contrasting leadership style casts a vision and tells everybody, here's where we are going to go or where we want to go, but they consistently run around keeping people's eyes focused down, telling people what not to do. We're going to use a quick analogy today of taking a quick road trip, maybe down to the grocery store or something. One leader would say, hey, go to the grocery store and get me X, Y, and Z. We're going to bake a cake. Here's what we're going to accomplish. The other leader would say, hey, I need you to go to the grocery store. We're going to bake a cake. Hey, on the way, there's this pothole, there's that pothole. Look out for road construction. They'd be telling you all the things what not to do. If I'm being constantly told, we'll call it the pothole mentality. Here's what we're going to do, but don't do this and don't do this. First of all, you get this laundry list of things not to do, rather than a focus on here's where we're headed, and I'm giving you all the autonomy to discover some of the best ways to get there. So we don't get a lot of new ideas with the pothole mentality. The other problem is if I'm constantly looking down, I lose my motivation. I forget that I'm in this for a bigger purpose because I'm constantly worried about what not to do rather than what I should be doing to get to where I'm going. So it's like me saying, don't think about an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top and whipped cream and hot fudge and caramel, right? The minute I say it, you're thinking about it. So the pothole mentality leads people to thinking about the things that you don't want them to do. They spend all their mental energy thinking about the negative aspects rather than thinking about the vision you've cast and the best ways to get there. Also, inevitably, even if you tell people what to avoid, they're still going to fall into some potholes. So whether you're casting a positive vision or keeping people looking down, we're still going to all make mistakes and fall into a pothole. And if I'm looking down when I fall into a pothole, A, I might be in the smallest pothole ever and not know because I'm just looking down. And B, I quickly lose motivation because my eye isn't on what I'm trying to accomplish or where I'm going. But if I have that vision of who I'm trying to become or what I'm trying to accomplish, and I do slip up along the way, I might recognize it's easy to get out of it, or I might come up with some really creative ways to get out of it on my own. So that's just some of the positives and negatives with the visionary leader who keeps your eyes focused ahead, or the pothole leader who constantly is reminding you about what not to do, which keeps your mental energy thinking about what not to do rather than on where to go. The other thing, and this is another cliche, I guess, is that along the journey is part of the process. Right? Along the way to get to where we're going, it's about the journey. And if I'm constantly looking out for potholes, I might hit a skunk in the road because I didn't know to look out for that. So not only now am I in a hole, but I stink, right? Because I just hit a skunk. But if my eye is on where I'm going and what I'm trying to be or who I'm trying to become or what the organization is trying to accomplish, then not only will I avoid potholes, but I'll be my eyes up looking out for other issues along the way or even other opportunities that might help us along the way. So think about that and what you might be doing and what type of leadership style you have for yourself, maybe with your internal self-talk or with your children or with the people that you work with. And think about the type of language you use. And in part 2 of the video, I'm going to give you a quick semantics fix that can help you with your language, that'll help you be more of the visionary, keeping your head up type of leader rather than a head down type of leader. And I just realized that I may have been wobbling and bobbling a little bit. No, I haven't been drinking already this morning, just my normal coffee. but I started the video and I'm on my fluid stance board. And I often, when I go into employer groups and organizations, they'll say, hey Brian, how should we be working? Should people be standing? Should they be sitting? Should they be, walking meetings? Should they be sitting on balls? And my answer is yes, all of the above, right? Our bodies were meant to move. We shouldn't be sitting all day. We shouldn't be standing all day. We shouldn't be walking all day. We should be doing a variety of those items. And I have, I guess I can show it to you here, a fluid stance board that I often will stand on when I'm at my desk. See, it has a rounded bottom, almost looks like a skateboard, cool little top, and I stand on it periodically throughout the day. So this is called a fluid stance board, non-paid promotion here. But just something that I didn't even realize I was doing as I was standing on the board when I started the video, and just kept going with it. So just a bonus, I guess, is how should you work throughout the day? Work in a variety of different ways that keeps your body moving and active. So look out for video number 2 of this part, where I'll help you discover some ways to keep your eyes and your vision focused up, so that you can stay motivated and enjoy the journey along the way to becoming a better you or creating a better organization. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.